We are now fighting for that wild card. It's not over yet.
Yes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I am your host, Adam Peddle.
And I'm your host, Nicholas Playlog. And today, your Toronto Blue Jays have gone out and acquired a starter. Jose freaking Berrios, the last remaining elite starter on the trade market. We get it done. We're going to break everything down right now, today. But before we do that, guys, I straight up just ran from work to do this podcast. My boss is mad at me. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. That's how dedicated we are to this thing.
Yeah. Good. You made that perfect, dude. Okay. That was perfect. I don't even know where my boss is somewhere. I don't know. All right, guys.
Let's break this ring down, man. Okay.
Go ahead.
Jose freaking Berrios, 27 years old right now. He will be turning 28 next year, so just turned 27 this season. He's having a nice year, potentially his best one ever. A 3.48 ERA, 121.2 innings pitched, and 126 strikeouts to go along with that.
Wow.
He's a stud.
He's amazing. And here's the thing, guys. Pitchers don't develop into their stardom usually until they're in their late 20s. He's just entering his late 20s, and we're getting a glimpse of what he could be. And the great thing about him as well is we have him for next year too. Arbitration 3 eligible. But that's it. Then after that, we're going to have to sign him back to a big deal. And I hope that in that 1.5 years when he's with us, we're able to extend him. He's going to love the city. He's going to love the fans. So if your fans are showing up in Rogers Center soon, show him some love, okay?
Yeah.
We got to have this guy. Amazing. Overall, about acquiring him, are you happy?
Absolutely. Dude.
Absolutely.
We were talking for a while. We were saying that this was our number one our target for the Toronto Blue Jays. We put it in our perfect Toronto Blue Jays trade deadline that acquiring this guy was going to be the thing. Because the way I look at it is, this guy turning 28 next year. I mean, our window is only starting right now. If we are capable of getting that extension done on this guy, which we are going to say is going to be a key point for us.
Key.
That's just going to be awesome. He can lead this pitching staff. He can help out guys like Nate Pearson. He can help out guys like Alek Manoah.
Absolutely.
He will not be helping out SWR though, because now let's transition to what we had to give up to get Jose Berrios.
We gave up a lot, guys, and I'll be honest. When I first read it was SWR the highlight and as the headliner, I was like, okay, good. I'm okay with that. He's been struggling this year, a 5.76 ERA in the minors, and honestly, it's okay. If SWR's ceiling is Jose Berrios, that's a win. So that's perfect. But the big one that I know it hurt all Blue Jays fans is Austin Martin, our second-ranked prospect. He was killing it in the minors, having 807 OPS with 43 runs scored in 55 games. We've grown to love Austin Martin, so this one really, really hurts. I was picturing him going in the outfield, playing in the infield, being a big part of this team, the Flow Bros with him and Bo.
We had his dad on this show.
We had his dad on the show.
Austin Martin's dad on this show. That's how hyped we were about this kid. And you know what? I will be honest. It is an overpay.
It is.
We did overpay here, guys. Let's not forget that like second and fourth ranked prospect that we gave up. And when you look at the value on Baseball Trade Simulator, I mean, Berrios has a value of 42.9. These guys collectively 64.9.
Yeah.
This is the type of deal, like, it's not horribly far off from us potentially going out and getting Max Scherzer and Trey Turner, what we saw happen last night. So we did pay a lot.
Right.
But is it a bad thing for you?
No, it's not, because the difference between Max Scherzer and Trey Turner is the Dodgers are trying to win now. Granted, Turner does have an arbitration next year as well, but Scherzer trying to win now. Jose Berrios, like we said in that podcast we did earlier, is the perfect pitcher for us because we get him for that extra year. It's not a bad thing. And here's the thing I want to paint for you guys too. The market was ramping up hot for him. Yankees, Rays, Padres, everybody, including ourselves, everybody was in on Jose Berrios. So you can imagine the amount of prospects that were being offered to them, and the only way we were ever going to get Jose Berrios today, in this trade deadline was if we gave up Austin Martin in that deal with SWR.
Yeah.
So with that being said, that's how much value he was being. So trade baseball values has one thing, but you're not considering the market was hot.
No, the market was hot, man.
What it had to be.
And here's the thing, guys. I am upset that we had to shoot that shot. I am upset that Martin's not going to be with us anymore. And you know what? For all of those people out there who's saying that this is a bad trade because we overpaid, I think that your feelings, those are totally valid. However, for me, this deal makes itself totally worthwhile if, and I'm going to circle back here, we can get that extension with Jose Berrios. If we can maybe get him on a deal similar to the one that we have Hyun-Jin Ryu on right now, then we will have a young 27, 28-year-old stud leading our pitching staff in the years that we are supposed to be contenders. That's big.
It's contending time. And I just want to paint this picture a little bit for you too. We have Brad Hand and Jose Berrios. Trade deadline is not done yet. So we just added the starter, and he's not probably going to be the closer, but another great bullpen arm. Now, we are fighting for that wild card. It's not over yet. This is what we needed to do. Ryu, Ray, Berrios, Manoah as our number 4, and then where's Matt's gonna go? Where's Stripling gonna go? They have to fight for a 5th spot now. Maybe they both play to give Ryu some more rest on longer weeks. But now our rotation's good.
I mean, I keep talking about the next years with this guy, but we are in it right now, guys. This is actually the move we had to make if we wanted to continue to compete this season. And for me, I don't know what the team is feeling, but I can only imagine it is similar to myself right now, which means the morale, it's high.
And we're going back to Toronto. They're so in love with the city. They're here. They're going to hear the fans. They're going to see the management making moves. This team, the momentum, I can start to feel a swing. Let's see if they can win tonight. Before we end this podcast, I do want to mention for those who are still thinking about Austin Martin being a big loss for the future, you're forgetting about Elvis Martinez with a 976 OPS in single A. Groshans, Geraldo, and Lopez. All guys that can play in the middle infield. Even Lopez can play a bit of outfield. So let's remember that we have deep prospect pool.
Totally. And I just want to shout out the Minnesota Twins here, guys. We didn't even touch on you, but I love this deal for you as well.
It's huge.
You guys got some dudes who are supposed to be studs. Martin's going to be a stud. SWR is going to be a stud. So for what you guys are trying to do right now with your team, this makes a lot of sense. And you got a great package out of Jose Berrios.
Absolutely. Guys, let us know in the comments down below. What do you think about this deal for Jose Berrios, for Austin Martin and SWR? Are you happy about it? Are you excited for the future? We want to hear all your thoughts, and we'll get to you all in the comments down below.
You know what? First thing I'm doing right after this podcast? I'm checking Fangraphs. I bet that playoff percentage is going up.
You bet. You better bet on it, buddy.
You can check us out on Spotify, Breaker, Anchor, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. Also, please make sure to like and subscribe if you are new. We're doing baseball stuff all the freaking time. $3 a month, you can become a Patreon. Thank you, and shout out to all of our lovely Patreons that we have right now. And also, today, JAYS is our code for Monkey Knife Fight and for Manscaped. So hop onto that. You will get some great freaking deals.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and also just being a part of this community, guys. This is what it's all about.
I gotta stand up for this one.
You know what? I'm joining you.
This is playoff time, baby.
It's playoff time, baby. And go Jays, go!